Hey Hoops fans, welcome to This Week in WCC Basketball. I'm your host, Jordan Robinson. This week, we saw a battle of undefeated teams on the Hilltop Saturday night, 2 milestone coaching victories at Gonzaga, and one of the nation's longest home winning streak approaches 30. All that and more coming up on This Week in WCC Basketball. Before we get into the WCC action, we are now 6 weeks away from the Credit Union One WCC Basketball Championship. The event will be back at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas from March 7th through 12th. Scan the QR code here or check out WCCsports.com for more information and secure your tickets today. Highlighting this past week in men's basketball was a showdown between the WCC's last 2 undefeated teams in conference play as St. Mary's traveled to the Hilltop to take on San Francisco. The Gales won 77-60 thanks to 22 points from Aiden Mahaney and 21 points and 10 rebounds from Joshua Jefferson. Gonzaga picked up 2 convincing road wins this week at Pepperdine 86-61 and San Diego 105-63. The win over the Waves was the 700th in the head coaching career for Mark Few of the Zags. He became the second fastest coach to 700 wins in the NCAA Division I history, achieving the milestone win in 840 games, only behind Kentucky's Adolph Rupp. Ben Gregg collected 21 rebounds on the week, and Ryan Nembhard earned a double-double against USD with 12 points and 12 assists. St. Mary's and Gonzaga give the WCC 2 teams in the top 30 in the net, as the Gales enter this week at 22 and the Zags enter the week at 30. Tyler Robertson tied the highest single game scoring total this season with 34 points against Santa Clara on Saturday. Santa Clara earned the 101-68 win over the Pilots though, and it was the second of back-to-back double-digit victories for the Broncos, who also earned an 88-69 win over Pacific. San Diego's PJ Hayes set a program record with 9 threes and finished with a career-high 33 points to help give USD its first conference win. The Toreros earned the 85-81 road victory over Portland Tuesday night to round out Week 3 in the WCC. Let's take a look at the men's basketball standings after 3 weeks of conference play. Let's take a look at the women's basketball standings through the first 3 weeks of conference play. Number 17 Gonzaga extended its overall winning streak to 12 games, but its home winning streak to 29 games. That's the second longest active home winning streak in the nation. This week, they earned a pair of decisive wins over LMU and St. Mary's. The Zags sit atop the WCC standings at 5-0 in conference play and are now up to 16 in the net rankings. Head coach Lisa Fortier earned her 250th career win with the Zags' victory over LMU on Thursday. Fortier's winning percentage of 80.4% over 10 seasons ranks 5th among active Division I head coaches. That top 5 group includes the NCAA's new all-time winningest basketball coach in Stanford's Tara Vanderveer, FGCU's Carl Semesco, LSU's Kim Mulkey, and UConn's Gino Auriemma. Fortier and Mulkey are the only coaches in this prestigious group to post 9 20-win seasons in their first 10 campaigns. At 18-2 this season, the Zags are only 2 wins shy of making it a perfect 10 out of 10. Pacific and Santa Clara joined Gonzaga with an undefeated week, each posting double-digit victories this past week. Gonzaga and Santa Clara are combined 17-0 at home this season, with Gonzaga at 9-0 and Santa Clara at 8-0. The 2 teams will meet on Thursday in the Bay Area. Bad weather in the Pacific Northwest caused movement in the WCC schedule this week. St. Mary's and Portland played a wild back-and-forth game Monday afternoon. Zariah Alcuso scored a career-best 24 points, including key buckets down the stretch in the Gales' overtime road victory, en route to earning Credit Union One WCC Freshman of the Week honors. We went over the notes for both men's and women's hoops, but now it's time to see who made the highlight reel. It's time for the Tixers' top plays of the week.
Player before he leaves for Rocky. That's a right hand. That's Hawthorne.
You don't want to foul.
Over pursued was Burnham, and Alcuso makes him pay using the glass. 61 all, 26.8 remaining.
Cisco brings it back. Here's Beasley tries a three at the buzzer to close out a hot shooting first half. Beasley hits the three, and the Dons lead it 46-34.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So,
hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
When it comes to managing your finances, there are options beyond traditional banks. Credit unions. Credit unions are financial institutions that offer similar services but operate differently than banks. Understanding the differences between credit unions and banks can help you make an informed choice.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at ticketsmarter.com.
Welcome back to the show. I know that Elizabeth Elliott has been purely dominant this season for the Tigers. Last week, she tallied 32 points in the 2 wins for Pacific. Before the season got started, I sat down with Elizabeth to learn a little bit more about her and her team. Watch this. I'm Jordan Robinson, and I am here with center Liz Elliott from Pacific Women's Basketball. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So there's one thing I wanted to talk to you about and how you have kind of developed and grown into a leadership role. Tell me about that.
Coming in, there wasn't really any returners, so we were a team full of new people, and you know, my coaches really encouraged me to embrace the role of being a leader. You know, I have really good energy and a good voice, and so they were like, we need you to step up. So as a freshman, you know, I was already, like I said, being pushed in that role, and I think naturally I've just embraced it and just accepted it, and yeah, so nice. Been, captain 2 years now, so it's been cool.
What does being a captain mean to you?
I think it's mainly for like my teammates to know that I'm there for them on and off the court. You know, I try my hardest to build a relationship with them. They know that I'm there for them. Just being that go-to person, that, you know, liaison between my coaches and my teammates, and just advocating for my teammates and all that, yeah.
That's so important to have on a team.
Yeah.
So over the summer, you guys did some globetrotting. Tell me about that. You guys had a foreign tour. How did that kind of build chemistry as a team?
Well, again, we have a lot of new people this year, so I think that trip was just an amazing bonding experience. You know, we went to 3 cities in 10 days, so it was just super fun, you know, doing things that we wouldn't do in Stockton, and just trying new foods, doing new experiences together, and I think that just will translate onto the floor too, so super
Where'd
excited.
you go exactly?
So we went to Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia.
What were some of your favorite things that you did there?
Oh, the beaches were beautiful. The water there is so salty, so we were like floating in the ocean. It was so crazy. We went to a bunch of like cathedrals that were really beautiful. Just literally everywhere, even walking down the streets were just, you know, super, super amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz.
Yeah.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at ticketsmarter.com.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
It's time for the ultimate showdown. The Credit Union One WCC Basketball Championship in Las Vegas. Don't miss the high-flying WCC action as 18 programs battle it out to crown 2 champions. Who will be your champion? Scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Welcome back to This Week in WCC Basketball. St. Mary's has been on a roll this season, and fifth-year forward Alex Dukas plays a major role in that. Earlier this season, I got to sit down with Alex to hear about his journey all the way from Australia to Moraga. Take a look. I'm Jordan Robinson, and I am here with Alex Dukas from St. Mary's men's basketball. How you doing?
I'm doing really good.
What led to your decision to come back for a fifth year?
I think I left a little bit on the table going out the way I did in my injury. And ultimately, this is the best place to be for my development. And it's a beautiful place to be. I mean, the people around and the community that surround us is amazing. And it was really an easy decision. It wasn't that hard at all to come back. I love it here.
What has that community and this program meant to you?
So much. I mean, not only has it helped me grow as a basketball player on the court, but helped me tremendously off the court and becoming the man I am today and the leader I am in our community. And yeah, I think it offers a plethora of ways to get better as a person. And yeah, St. Mary's is just super special to me. How has your coaching staff kind of empowered you to be a leader on this team? A lot. They challenge you is the main part. They push you to be better every day. And I think that's something that's important in growth. They want the best out of you. I think that's important. And likewise, they give you the freedom to be you and be comfortable in who you are, and while being a great leader and helping others. So I think they give you the freedom, they give you the confidence, and they help you each day. There's a big international presence on your team. Having fellow Aussies on your rosters and make you feel a little at home, a little bit? For sure. I mean, it definitely brings a sense of home to St. Mary's and to Moraga. I think a really important part of a lot of international players on our team is this is our home. These are our brothers. We don't really have family close by that we can rely on. So Coach B is like a father figure, and likewise with the assistant coaches. They guide you and they help you in more ways than you can think of. And I think the international group we have adds a different spice and a different flavor of international experience and culture. So I think it's really important and a good mix in our team. How do you guys kind of bring all that together? Because you guys come from different backgrounds and you're able to come together one team, but you're also able to pick up on each other's positives experiences. I think basketball is a beautiful sport in that it brings people together. No matter where you're from, at the end of the day, we're all in the same uniform, all bouncing the same ball. So I think basketball really brings us together. We all have a common love in the sport and in St. Mary's. So I think we all find refuge in that and coming out and playing every day, no matter if you're having a bit of home troubles or homesickness or whatever, you can kind of rely on the team and the support staff and the coaching staff to kind of bring you back and find refuge in that family and that love that they bring. Have you been able to share your culture with some of the Americans on your team? Maybe some of the foods that you love to enjoy back home? Yeah, for sure. No, my mom definitely sends a care package, as I call it, of kind of Australian foods for my teammates to try, and especially last year I lived with Logan Johnson in a household, so he was big into the Aussie culture, and we were always late night putting YouTube videos on of Australia and the animals and whatnot, and everything you kind of find to have fun in it. So, and a really special moment is last year we got a chance to go down to Australia for a foreign tour. So that was amazing. I got to kind of show the guys around my country and kind of see what I was telling them about for so long, and for a chance for them to experience it. So I tried to here and there, give them a bit of lingo and this and that, but
hopefully they'll catch on.
Oh, they've caught on for sure.
Nice. I also heard that you like to surf. Is that what you like to do in your free time? When did that start? I
actually wanted to be a professional surfer before I wanted to play basketball. So
really?
I grew up pretty close to the ocean, just across the road. So I think like most kids in America, kind of growing up, they were in the gym before school and after school, and I was a bit different. I was at the beach before school every morning, and then I would often miss basketball practice in the afternoon because if the waves were good, I was out there. So it kind of slowed down once I got to about 15, 16. But I think it's good downtime for me. And when I went home recently, I was surfing and found out if you haven't done it for a while, it's good fitness. So
yeah,
yeah, it kind of adds a bit of both aspects to it now. But I do enjoy getting outside to the beach and outdoors.
Well, what's one thing that we should know about your team?
One thing you should know about our team is we're really together. I think we return 12 people, 12 guys, which really helps to what we are on court. But I think off the court, it really helps us gel as well. I think obviously you've been around so many guys for so long, and you're comfortable with who you are and who they are as well, which helps you connect a little bit more. So I think we're really a close-knit, tight group. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
When it comes to managing your finances, there are options beyond traditional banks. Credit unions. Credit unions are financial institutions that offer similar services but operate differently than banks. Understanding the differences between credit unions and banks can help you make an informed choice.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at ticketsmarter.com.
We're back, and now it's time to preview this week's WCC matchups. Sitting 5-0 and atop of the WCC standings, the St. Mary's men host a pair of nationally televised games this week. The Gales welcome Pacific to Moraga on Thursday at 8 p.m. and host LMU on Saturday at 7 p.m. The game on Thursday will be on CBS Sports Network, and Saturday's game will be on ESPNU. Sophomore Aiden Mahaney leads the WCC in scoring this season with 20.8 points per game. The San Francisco men head to the Pacific Northwest this week. The Dons meet Gonzaga in Spokane on Thursday at 6 p.m. on ESPN2. The 17th ranked Gonzaga women head to Santa Clara this Thursday, the site of their last defeat in conference play. The Broncos won 77-72 over the Zags on February 2nd last season. Tess Heel led the Broncos with 16 points in last year's win. The Zags have since won their last 11 regular season conference games, including over the Broncos in Spokane earlier this month. We have another exciting slate of conference games this Thursday and Saturday, along with games on ESPN2, ESPNU, and CBS Sports Network this week. All the WCC action can be found on ESPN+. Thanks so much for watching this week in WCC basketball. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at WCC Sports, on X at WCC Hoops, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can watch this episode and so much more. That'll do it for me. I'll see you next week.